Discipline first. Now, I am someone who has posted, at this point, thousands of pieces of content to YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, mostly to YouTube. I've had a whole handful of different channels. I've posted in a whole handful of different niches. I've posted just about every style of content there is. I've done the entertainment videos, I've done the challenge videos, I've done the vlogs, I've done the boring talking heads, I've done the long talking heads, I've done the edited talking heads, I've done the gaming clips, I've done the satisfying videos, I've done the funny videos, I've done the podcast clips, I've done pretty much every style of content there is when you think of like a base level, right? Think of what's some base. You got podcasts, you got clips, you got talking videos, entertainment videos, all this sort of stuff. I've done all those different things. And most of the pieces of content that I've posted, especially in the last year, were self-improvement based videos, talking head videos that were based around self-improvement, based around improving my life and then me helping you improve your life. And in every one of these videos, I talk about a certain principle, whatever it is, 80-20, done list. Absolutely every single video I talk about something. Now, a lot of the videos I talk about the same thing. I might talk about one principle 4 or 5 times in a video if it's a good principle, or in different videos if it's a good principle. But every video I post based on self-improvement, I share a principle, an idea, a thought pattern, something that I believe can help you benefit and change your life. And I would genuinely say that if I had to pick one principle, one thing, if there was only one thing I could tell you, if, let's say for instance, I'm talking to someone, let's say the 12-year-old version of me, this was before I was on self-improvement, before I was trying to work out, before I was trying to make money, 12-year-old me who was just playing Minecraft and chilling out. If I had to put him, or even 13-year-old me, if I had to put the younger version of myself onto self-improvement, but I could only tell him one thing, I would tell him, focus on discipline. Discipline comes first before everything. The reason this is because discipline is not just some idea about how to become more like David Goggins. Discipline is genuinely going to improve every single area of your life. When you don't have time to improve your life, you don't have time to go to the gym, but you instead build discipline and you use discipline, and then you start getting up at 5 a.m. so you have more time in the morning, and maybe you work out in the mornings. Maybe you do stuff in the morning that you would normally do in the afternoon, so you can go to the gym in the afternoon. When you, say for instance, have a test coming up and you don't want to study for it, but you have to do this test, for some reason you just have to do this test, you use discipline to study for the test, you pass the test. If you want to build a YouTube channel, you don't want to film videos every day, but you say you're going to post daily, so you use your discipline to film videos, and all of a sudden, because you use discipline one time, you end up an hour later having filmed 7 videos, and you're way ahead. In every single situation in your life, discipline will benefit you. I can't think of a time when having discipline is going to not help you in life. And so that is why every single day I tell myself discipline first. 2 words, discipline first. Maybe discipline comes first, but I say discipline first. Sorry if this camera is shaking. Let me just adjust the camera. Ooh, that's not good. This is what you get when you film basically like a selfie stick. This is going to be great for their attention. So discipline comes first, that's great. How do you build discipline? And then, a step further that no one really talks about is how do you use your discipline? What do you do with discipline? Cool, right? You go to the gym every day, you do push-ups, you do some meditation, you do some hard things, you take cold showers, you do the whole discipline, self-improvement, morning routine, all the habits, you go the full, Hamza, David Goggins, whatever you want to call it. You do all the self-improvement stuff, you build the discipline. You go for runs all the time, what now? Now you have discipline, you're able to force yourself to do things, you have full mind control of yourself, and you can go, I'm going to do this, boom, doesn't matter how hard it is, I'm going to just do it anyway. 10-minute cold shower, that's going to happen. Go for a run, that's going to happen. An hour on the treadmill, that's going to happen. When you have 100% mastered discipline, what now? Well, at this point in your life, this is where you then direct the discipline towards a big goal that is generally not self-improvement based. Now, I posted a YouTube video to my old YouTube channel, Sam C Creatives, which used to be my main channel. It's now my old channel. I posted a video about 10 months ago. I think this was in August or September of last year. And it was titled something like Self-Improvement is Stage 1. And what I talked about in that video is that self-improvement is like the loading ramp. Self-improvement prepares you. Self-improvement teaches you. Self-improvement gets you ready to go and do something significant. Doing the meditation, doing the reading, doing the cold showers, doing the push-ups, the workouts, the habit trackers, all of this stuff, this is all very good and well. It's incredibly good for you. It will make you a better version of yourself 9 times out of 10. But once you have done this for a couple of years, maybe it's a couple of months, maybe you do 6 months of just ultra consistency, build all the discipline you need. What now? Well, you move to stage 2, which is then you redirect this discipline, this focus, these good habits, this new personality, this new identity you have created towards something strong, something powerful, something that you can benefit your life from. Because let's be honest, how much, now, not like in general, how much has your life actually changed physically? Like, what have you gained since meditating every day? It's good for you, you're more focused, you're more at peace, but how has your life materially changed? It hasn't. And you might think, oh, this is shallow, you don't need material success. If you have no money, you will probably go hungry. If you have no food is material, physical things. You need food, you need money, you need water, you need a house, or you need some kind of shelter. There are certain things you just need, and certain things you 99% need. So how do you turn your self-improvement into material success? Well, you take the discipline, you take the consistency, you take the mindset, you take the focus, you take the personality you have built, and you aim it from self-improvement, you move it towards something productive. For me, this was content creation and online business. Even for me, even not online business, I'm currently getting paid to edit stream clips for a guy I know. He's paying me. I'm not getting paid much, I'm basically getting paid, you think of the equivalent of think of a place like Fiverr. Fiverr is like a freelance website. You think of, there's all these people who you go on there and you find some little kid who's like 14, halfway around the world, who you can pay $3 an hour to edit videos. That's basically what I'm doing, because I just like it, I like the guy, I'm doing it, I get paid. This type of thing, this isn't necessarily self-improvement based, it isn't online business based. It's not really, I mean it is sort of online business, but it isn't really online business. But I'm doing it anyway. I learned how to do this. I learned how to edit because I was on self-improvement. I then wanted to make self-improvement videos. I then redirected my attention towards YouTube. Now I know how to edit videos. Now I can get paid to edit videos. My online business, my school community that I'm currently trying to build up. I'm doing this because I've gone on a self-improvement journey, because I redirected my attention from self-improvement to online business and YouTube and trying to make money. My current goal in life, the biggest goal I'm chasing at the moment, I have 3 goals. 1 is to bulk, get bigger, get stronger, just overall improve my physique a lot, especially by the end of this year. I'm bulking until the end of November, so for the next 3 months. That's my first goal. But my 2 main goals are really to hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube and to make $1,000 a month online. That would mean I can quit my job and I could just focus as much of my attention, other than when I have to be in school, towards this thing, and I would be basically set. If I can make $1,000 a month, you reckon I can't turn that into 2,000? And then once I make 2,000, you reckon I can't turn that into 4,000? Once I make 4,000, you reckon I can't turn that into 10,000? If I make 10,000 for a year, you reckon I can't put that away somewhere, save it, invest it, turn that into more money, and then be free? You reckon if I make $100,000 online, which sounds like a lot of money, but many people have done it, even if I make $10,000 online, it'll change my life. $1,000 would change my life. Money is going to change your life. So that's my goal at the moment. Maybe you want to be a professional athlete. Well, you take your self-improvement and you don't have to redirect much. You take your self-improvement and you redirect it a little bit from, okay, go to the gym, meditate, do cold showers, to train, go to the gym and do cold showers, right? You just have to redirect self-improvement, the habits you've built, the discipline, the focus, the motivation, the consistency, all these things towards something that is going to benefit you, that is not self-improvement. Because self-improvement is good, but self-improvement doesn't gain you anything materially. Well, not at least directly. It indirectly gains you everything, but directly it doesn't do that. So you might want to go and build a personal brand, grow a YouTube channel, build an online business. Maybe you have a job, you want to become the best employee at your job. Maybe you want to become a professional athlete. Maybe you want to become an author. Maybe you want to be a painter. Maybe you want to be a consultant, or a vet, or a doctor, or an engineer, or you want to work in a factory. Whatever you want to do, I guarantee you, going on a self-improvement journey, building the discipline, building the motivation, building the focus, building the habits, and then redirecting that towards your big goal, that is how you win. That is how you change your life. That is how you make a dent in the world, you change your life forever, and that is what I'm trying to do. So, if you're interested in doing this alongside me, check out the link in the channel description or the video description. That'll take you to my paid school community. I'm trying to build a community of young men or young people in general who are chasing greatness in any area of their life. Doesn't matter what you want to do. If you want to become great, if you want to succeed, if you want to win, I want to help you, and I'm going to do it alongside you. So, check that out. Other than that, have an amazing day. If you've enjoyed this video, please do subscribe, like the video, go and have a productive day, make the most of the rest of your day. It's currently about 5 PM for me. I'm about to go and probably walk the dog, maybe film videos while I'm out. Sorry for all the background noise, there's a car just going up and down the road. See you in the next one. Subscribe, goodbye.